Well, we're going to move on and talk about the royal family now, because as the UK gears up for King Charles's coronation, new reports and opinion polls push the monarchy closer to scrutiny. Well, in the latest, a poll shows only 3 in 10 Britons think the monarchy is very important. Well, this is the lowest proportion on record. Well, according to a survey by the National Centre for Social Research, the public support for the monarchy has fallen to a historic low. Around 45% of respondents saying the monarchy is not very important, with some saying it should be abolished altogether. Well, since the organisation began collecting this data, and that was in 1983, the latest findings show a long-term trend of declining support for the monarchy. Well, the year of the late Queen witnessed her platinum jubilee. 35% of respondents then gave similar answers. Earlier, a poll suggested nearly 40% of young people in the UK want the monarchy to be replaced by an elected head of state. Well, now, with the coronation slated to take place on the 6th of May, the overall outcome of the poll has captured a shifting interest of the younger generation. Well, for more, we're going to talk about this in detail now. We are joined by Ian Felton-Turner, a royal commentator joining us from the capital. Ian, good to see you.
Good morning, Katie. Sorry, my voice is a little bit rusty this morning. I was at a royal photography auction last night and it went down extremely well.
Oh, it did? Okay, so you're getting the impression that the monarchy are popular after all?
It's a load of nonsense. If you look at the viewing figures, let me give you an example. Every summer when the Queen was still in reign and the people came to Buckingham Palace, 800,000 people came in a 12-week period. It raised £12 million for charities as well. So does that tell you for 1 second that nobody's interested in the monarchy? It's nonsense.
OK, Ian, we do have a situation here in the UK at the moment where we have a cost of living crisis. People are struggling on a daily basis to pay their bills, to make ends meet. Do you think that's part of the problem when you hear about how much the coronation is going to cost? You know, we hear this £100 million, much of that on security, of course. But do you think that that's maybe part of the reason here?
I think the reality at the moment is when you look at 100 million, and it's a lot of money, I quite agree, and then you look at probably 20, 30, 40 billion a year that the royal family brings in through tourism in this country, then it's a drop in the ocean, and that's the way to look at it. Now, the coronation will probably be, I hope, to revitalise Britain. At the moment, you're quite right, Great Britain is on its knees, and I don't agree with everything that the royal family is doing. The one thing I keep on saying on broadcast is that we pay for the royal family, and it's about time they came back together again in a really forceful way to promote Britain across the world. And I think the values of Great Britain and the values of the royal family come together, and then we can become the world beater great country that we are.
Well, that certainly sounds good. What do you think of the Harry and Meghan situation? Because that hasn't really helped the popularity of the monarchy, or do you think maybe it's not made any difference?
I think I have tremendous sympathy for Meghan. I worked a lot with Diana. I go back 5 generations of the royal family. I worked with them as a royal photographer, commissioned royal photographer, and then as a broadcaster as well. So when I look at Meghan, Meghan for me is the epitome of Diana. She does all the same things that Diana used to do as well, with heart and conviction. And I think I don't agree with everything that Harry and Meghan are doing. I think they've been very badly advised, I think, at times. But in reality, I don't see how a modern monarchy will not allow the Harry and Meghans of this world to actually exist, thrive, and create probably opportunities for Britain in America as well.
Yeah, quite right. And I think we all remember how excited we were on the day that they got married. I think it was May 2018, I think it was. And we were all so excited. It was a brilliant day, so it's such a shame. But hopefully we can get back that momentum with them. Ian, thank you so much. We really appreciate your thoughts here on WION today.
Not a problem.